what up everyone, this is Reese from DJ Kicks, and I have been away for a long time. Well, not really that long, but like 3 weeks. But that is quite a long time without really any content. There was a video put up 2 days ago, that was from Ryan, that's his first video. He's got a couple more coming, so that's pretty exciting, you know. More content for you guys to see. But yeah, this video today is more of a discussion video. I haven't picked up anything new, you know, I have nothing great to show off. But basically all I wanted to show you guys today was, you know, I was thinking, how did you get into the sneaker game? Like, whatever you want to call it, sneaker game. How did you get involved with sneakers? Because at the moment it is growing, it is very big at the moment. You know, there's a big market for it. And a lot of people that I know have suddenly started getting into it. So I just thought I would share with you guys how I personally got interested in it. It must have been about 15. You know, before that, did not care about really what shoes I had. I kind of did, but it was more boots because I was more into like rugby, those like field sports where I'd be needing boots. So I always wanted the nicest boots, you know, all that kind of stuff. But that was sort of how it was. Everyone wanted the nicest shoes, nicest boots, sorry. I had friends that played basketball. I never really thought about playing it. You know, played it a little time over the park, all that. And basically, they had a few shoes, and you know, I didn't really take much notice of it. It got to the point where I wanted to start playing. You know, I was interested in it, so I thought, why not join a team? My mate recommended me a team, so I thought, you know what, I'll go try out. You know, what have I got to lose? Let's try something new. Obviously, I didn't have any basketball playing shoes, so I went to a local shop, and it was like Sports Direct. And I went with my mum, and she was like, I don't want to spend lots, keeping it low price, so I think it was like £30 I spent. She goes, but if you keep playing, you know, I'll look into buying you a nicer pair, because, you know, she didn't know whether I was going to stay in the sport or whatever. Anyway, basically, a cheap Nike pair, nothing great, and they lasted me. And then it kind of got to the point where I was really enjoying the sport, kept going into it, and then before you know it, I really wanted, you know, another pair. I went to a college, it was a really good college for basketball, you know, they were about, I think they were going to the Premier League. At this point for me, it was way above my level at all. But you know, I really wanted to push myself, and I was really enjoying the sport. So it got to the point where I was going to play there. So I thought, you know, I need a new pair of playing shoes now, because my other ones are starting to get a bit beat, and you know, I want something nice for when I go there. And I was actually going to New York. Went to New York and bought a few pairs there. I've actually, in an older video, actually this is my first proper pair of like casual, and then I had a pair of plain which I don't have anymore as well because they got completely wrecked. But yeah, that's when it really started. When I went out to New York and seeing the amount of different shoes, when I was looking for shoes, and it just kind of just like, I don't know what it was, but something just caught my attention. It's the amount, all the different stores, and when I was walking around, all I was doing when I was there was just looking at people's shoes. And I was seeing foams. At the time I didn't know there were foams, but the foams really stood out to me. I was seeing like the royal blue pair everywhere. I think it must have been around when they dropped. I remember kids coming in asking about the foams, people saying sorry they're sold out. So I think that was when those foams, like the red metallics and the royal blue, I think that's around that time when those came out. But those really stood out to me, and there was a few other Jordans and stuff like that. And I just didn't have enough money at the time, so I just got my pairs that I needed, and then I was, you know, I went back to the UK. And when I came back to the UK, that's when it proper started. I was looking at those foams. I was constantly looking around to see about buying shoes. Obviously back then I had no job, so I wasn't able to just buy them like I could now. As the years go on, I actually ended up buying my first pair of retros. It must have been about another year. I think it was just over a few months, about 8 months later after I come back from New York. But I got my Christmas and birthday money, and you know, thought I am buying a pair of Jordans. Went to Birmingham, and this is what I bought. I bought the Fire Red 4s. That was a shoe, that my first retro shoe that I've ever bought. You can kind of tell now it has been used. There is paint crack here. On the other one it's even worse. You can see it there. But these are beat. I hardly even wore, well, I don't think I've worn them in ages. Like, so I kind of want to keep this shoe because it's my first ever shoe, retro shoe. I kind of want to keep this one forever. So I don't even really know if I'm gonna wear this anymore. I probably will. I don't know. But yeah. So that was my first retro, and my parents went mad at me for buying it. When I told them the price, how much is it? It doesn't say here. I think it was about 120, I believe. So yeah, it's back in 2012 when I bought my first retro. So that's like coming up to 4 years ago now. That's crazy how long I've had these. I didn't realise how long I had them. But yeah, from then I took them home. My parents were like, seriously, 120 for those? That's ridiculous. And now look at me, like I don't say I got lots, but way more than I did. So yeah, that's kind of when it started. From then on, it kind of just escalated, and being surrounded by basketball, playing the sport, seeing all these athletes having the latest shoes, you know. Then I started following sneaker pages, then I started following YouTubers, and then it kind of just got to the point where I was just thinking about the next thing I could buy, thinking, oh, I have this amount of money, that is what I'm gonna buy next, and then it just kind of got to the point where it just got out of control. Actually, I wouldn't say out of control. You know, I was never at the point where I was spending my last £20 on like some ridiculously useless shoe. No, I was smart with my money. But it has kind of quietened down now. That is just because I'm back at college and I'm working less hours, so I haven't got the money to be buying shoes like I was in the summer. So yeah, that is basically how I got into shoes, into sneakers, into whatever you want to call it. So yeah, let me know in the comments, like, how did you guys get into it? So yes, don't forget to like and subscribe, and the next video should be coming from Ryan. He's got a nice pickup I think you guys would love to see. So make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you.